And we're live.
Hi, Miracle members. I always clap when I get on these videos. I am so psyched you're here. I am, first of all, want to just welcome so many new members. There was a lot of people that came through our launch of the Spirit Junkie Masterclass and may not have joined the masterclass, but we invited, very short period of time, we invited some of those folks who had been through that training journey with me. We invited you to join our membership. And so many of you joined, and just wanted to say welcome. Welcome to our family, welcome to our community. We only open this training once a year, so sometimes there'll be little pockets of time where you can sneak in, and you snuck in. So thanks for being part of it, and thanks for taking this journey with me. This miracle membership is intended to keep you consistent on your spiritual path, to give you tools and practices and meditations and podcasts and interviews and bonuses that will keep you on course, keep you connected, keep you in a space of non-resistance so that you can attract more of what you want to your life, so that you can feel better, so that you can experience more joy, so things that you desire can come to you more naturally. And all of that happens when we just simply release the resistance that holds us back. All the practices that I offer in this membership, including these quarterly trainings, are designed to release that resistance. So today's a really important one. Today's a really big one. This one is designed to give you some of my favorite meditations. And so this training is strictly on meditation. I want you to sit back, I want you to relax, and I want you to prepare to meditate with me today. We are going to have a great opportunity to just be in the presence of a group collective meditation. Whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching this later, you're going to feel the energy of this community and this group. So get excited for that. And the meditations I'm going to teach you are really powerful meditations for activating your energy so that you can have a presence that is more expansive, so that you can have the opportunity to be of service through healing, through your own energy, and through tapping into the source energy, the energy of the highest good, the energy of the universe. And when we tap into that presence of the energy of the universe, we have the capacity to heal ourselves, heal others, and be a healing presence for the world. So I'm going to teach you 3 meditation practices, and we're going to actually go through these meditations together. One of them is actually a 12-minute meditation, which I'm going to try to time. Let me get out my timer. And we're actually going to do it together because why not? I don't want to just teach it to you and just, say, okay, go, good luck. I want to do it with you. So we're going to actually do this practice together and give each other an opportunity to really experience the gifts of meditation. There's a chat in here, so if you have questions, you can post them in the chat. Allison, who you now know, because you listened to Miss Miko, Miss Alice Miko on last month's podcast, who I'm just bravo to Allie for her beautiful interview on anxiety. Allie's in the chat just receiving any of your questions. So at any point if somebody wants to jump in with a question, you can post them and I'll take questions at the end. Okay, so here we go. Let's begin with what is a gorgeous meditation that actually, Allie, I don't think I've taught this one before. I don't know if I've taught it on a blog or I don't believe I have. It might be in my upcoming book if I can remember. Everything's getting a little jumbled right now in my mind. But I don't think I've taught Kirtan Kriya before. This is a meditation I practice a lot because I was really struggling with brain fog for a period of time. And it's a meditation that really helps with your memory. There's studies that have shown that this is really good for people who are wanting to reverse Alzheimer's or reverse memory loss. And it's a fantastic mantra and mudra that just activates your brain and exercises your brain so that you can really enhance your memory. It also just gives you a lot of energy. And it's a really nice practice for getting out of your way because it's a mantra and a mudra. And the mantra is Sa Ta Na Ma, based on Sat Nam, truth is my name, truth identified. And you have a mudra while you repeat the mantra. And the mudra is your pointer finger to your thumb, your middle finger to your thumb, your ring finger to your thumb, and your pinky finger to your thumb. And you repeat the mantra, Sa Ta Na Ma. And you say it out loud or chant if you find the music. There's a beautiful Niranjan song with Satanama. I can't play it now because I think that the Google Hangout we're using will kick me off if I play music, but for now I'll say it. We're going to say it out loud. So we will repeat the mantra for 2 minutes out loud. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Then for 2 minutes, we're going to whisper. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And then for 4 minutes, we're going to think it. Just repeating it in your head while you continue the mudra. And then for another 2 minutes, you're going to come back with the whisper. Sa, ta, na, and then close with the chant. Sa, ta, na, ma. So it's a 12-minute practice. I want to do the full 12 minutes with you. I think that this is an opportunity for us to all have a beautiful meditation together. I'm, secretly going to take on the benefits and not secretly, proudly reap the benefits of the work and enjoy the practice with you. So when we begin by closing our eyes and just rolling your eyes in and up, focusing on your third eye point. And taking a deep breath in just to tune in and relax. And we say the beautiful mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. We bow to the inner wisdom within us. Take another deep breath in and let it go. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Calling on the golden chain of teachers who have come before us. And we say Om Namo Gurudev Namo to tune in for this beautiful practice. Placing your thumb on your pointer finger. And we're going to begin our mudra and our mantra. You can practice with your eyes closed. If at any point you get confused about the mudra, you can open your eyes and you'll see me practicing the mudra. And we're going to begin with 2 minutes of Sa Ta Nama out loud. Sa Ta Na Ma. Sa Ta Na Ma. Sa Ta Na Ma. Say it with me. Sa Ta Na Ma. 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 One more minute. Sa Ta Na Ma. 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 20 more seconds. Na Ma. Sa Ta 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 Na Ma. Whisper. Sa Ta Na Ma. Ta Na Ma. Sa 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 Now think it for 4 minutes, continuing the mudra and the mantra, and thinking the mantra Satanama in your mind, on your own, for 4 minutes. Eyes closed, continuing your mantra. Halfway there, 2 more minutes. Thirty more seconds. Begin again with a whisper. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Sa, Now speak it out loud. Sa-ta-na-ma. 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 Deep breath in, hold that breath, and then release, letting it go. All right, take that one more deep breath in and just feel all that energy from that 12-minute meditation. And on the exhale, let it go. Beautiful practice, everyone. Beautiful practice. Take one more deep breath in, letting it go. All right, so let's see. Allison, are there any questions that may have come through? At any point, if you want to post a question for me about this meditation, feel free to post it in the comments below. And we'll be right there with you, posting those questions. Allie, you can just let me know if you have any questions that come through, or you can just post them in the chat. Okay, so this is a beautiful practice. Once again, let's recap it. You can write down the steps. You do 2 minutes of repeating the mantra out loud, sa-ta-na-ma, out loud. 2 minutes of just bringing it in silently in your, not silently quite yet, 2 minutes of doing it as a beautiful practice of just whispering sa-ta-na-ma. And then the next one is 4 minutes of silence, followed by 2 minutes of whisper, followed by 2 minutes of bringing it back and just speaking it out loud again for a 12-minute practice. This is, again, very, very powerful for your memory. It's great for grounding. It's a beautiful practice to just bring into your day-to-day life so that you feel more connected energetically and you can feel more aligned spiritually. So I wanted to give you this one because I think it's a beautiful practice just to teach your children as well. It's a great, easy practice to do with your children. There's a Niranjan song on Spotify that maybe we can find for you that will be really powerful for you to do, practicing along, listening and chanting along with the mantra. So Allie, let me know, are there any questions, Allie?
Yes, there's a couple. So one question is, I'm not a Kundalini teacher, but I'd love to teach these meditations. Can I do that?
Yes, the answer is absolutely yes. You absolutely can teach these meditations. The Kundalini meditations are meant to be shared. Yogi Bhajan wanted to have the technology of Kundalini spread wide and far. And so one of the big intentions was to give these practices in an easy way so that they could be shared. Now, one of the, if you're thinking about going into more advanced practices of teaching full kriyas and taking people through a lot of the energy work, you would want to get trained. But these simple meditations can absolutely be shared and taught. And I'm often encouraging people, particularly to teach them to your children. Yeah. Who's next? What next?
Another great question is, can you review the opening bit where you talk about bowing to the divine wisdom and why we do that and what that means?
Sure. So we open with the mantra Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. We chant that 3 times when we teach a Kundalini meditation, or if for teachers, if you're teaching a Kundalini meditation, or if you're doing a group Kriya, which would be a whole class, a set of exercises. So Om Namo Gurudev Namo means we bow to the inner wisdom within us. Om Namo Gurudev Namo means we're calling on the golden chain of teachers who have come before us. The way I often use it is because the chant can be a little bit strange for people who are new to Kundalini. It can sound, you know, a little, the tone of it can sound a little off-putting for people who are new. If I'm not teaching a full-bodied class and I'm not in a group where I think everyone's going to chant along with me, I say it, I speak it. I just speak the words, Om Namo, Gurudev Namo. And the point is that it sets us up, it brings in the golden chain of teachers that have come before us, and it protects us throughout our practice. So when we call on that chant, we're calling on Yogi Bhajan and Guru Ram Das and Guru Nanak and all of the gurus and teachers who brought this technology to life to come into our practice and watch over our practice so that we can feel protected while we practice. So you don't have to say that mantra before you begin, but if you like it, you can absolutely bring it into your practice to chant or say Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And if you Google any video of me teaching a Kundalini class, you'll see where I chanted Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Awesome. What's next?
So for people that want to take this practice with them and do it at home on their own time, what do you recommend for timing themselves so that they know they're doing it correctly for the right amount of time?
So I use my iPhone timer. Eventually what happens is over a few days of timing yourself, you'll actually have that inner timer, that inner clock working for you. You can use your iPhone timer and just glance at it just to see, am I at 2 minutes or not? You can be a little casual with the timing. If you go over a little bit, it's fine. So you could practice with a timer, whether it's on your phone or an external timer, and just know that the more you practice, the quicker you're going to be likely to start to have that inner clock begin to work for you, which is really cool when that happens. So you just find yourself at exactly 2 minutes changing over. It's pretty amazing. That will absolutely happen for you. Okay, any other question?
Yeah, we have a lot of questions.
Oh, great, good.
So what's the purpose of the mudra? And when we're doing it, if it gives us any sensations or feelings, is that normal?
Okay, cool. Well, yes, it's normal to feel sensations and feelings when you're meditating. So you might feel your fingers tingling. You might feel energy moving through your body. You might feel very cathartic. That's normal. Each mudra has a different message. So this is wisdom. The pointer finger is wisdom. This is patience. So, you know, it's easy to remember your middle finger is patience. I want to look up and remember what the ring finger is. And the pinky finger. Oh, my husband's closing the door. I'll send you all the meanings of the mudras, but the ones that I want to really point out are the Jupiter finger, right? So that's wisdom, and then the patience right here. Go on.
So someone is having trouble quieting their mind during meditation and they feel like it might never happen for them. What suggestions do you have for helping them to drop in and quiet their mind and really experience the benefits?
Practice Kirtan Kriya. Do this Kriya. This Kriya is perfect for you because you're using a mudra and a mantra. There's no better way to get out of your mind when you're saying a mantra and practicing the mudra. So this is a great practice for you. Even a simple practice of using the mantra Satnam, sitting in your meditation and saying Satnam, 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 Satnam. When you have a mantra and you go into the mind of crazy thoughts, all you have to do is just return to your mantra. And then you're going to go back into the crazy thoughts, and then you'll just return back to your mantra. And it's a really nice practice of just going out and coming in, going out and coming in. And so I like the idea for you, this person asking this question, to have this anchor where you find your way back and you find your way back and you find your way back.
And do you have to do the mantra out loud? Because I know throughout we got louder and quieter. Can you do it silently?
Well, the practice is simple. It's 2 minutes out loud, 2 minutes of a whisper, 4 minutes of silence, 2 minutes of a whisper, 2 minutes of out loud.
Got it. Amazing. And can you always do this sitting? Can you do it lying down? Does it matter your actual physical posture in the pose or in the meditation?
It's taught sitting up, but I think you can definitely practice it lying down if you wanted to just, ooh, I see an owl outside my house, I think. That was not a bird I've ever seen before. I'm not sure.
A real owl?
I mean, it's not the time of day to see one, but I don't know.
Oh, so cool.
Sorry, I got a little distracted. You can always do these practices lying down. The reason to sit up is to just really receive the energy to be active in your meditation. But sometimes you feel like you just want to lie down and you want to listen to the mantra. There's nothing wrong with that. Really, this is about rest, relaxation, and restoration.
And what about breathing during this meditation? Do you have to do like shorter breaths, longer breaths? What's the best pattern to keep you linked in and doing it?
You might find while you're saying the mantra that you lose your breath because you're just trying to keep up with the mantra. Just take a deep breath and just try. If there's no specific breath pattern, you just want to be breathing long and deep while you're repeating the mantra. So if you notice that you lose your breath, just return to your breath slowly.
So for someone that's doing meditation daily and they're feeling like they're getting very aligned with their spirit and with their divine self, how long should they keep meditating in order to keep that connection strong?
I would say meditate every day consistently, and twice a day can even be more beneficial. You don't necessarily need to sit for an hour, though if you feel called to, do it. If you have a strong meditation for 5 minutes in the morning, you can get connected. So don't judge how long you're practicing for. Of course, if you sit longer, the more you can tune in. It's like exercise. If you work out longer, the more in shape you'll be. But don't judge how long you meditate. It's really about how deeply you relax. So if you can get to a relaxed state in 5 minutes, that's fantastic.
And for people, I think there's so many people in the chat that are feeling called to teach. What do you recommend for them to start learning how to teach meditations and the Kundalini practice?
So teaching the Kundalini meditations is something that you can do if you've learned through me. You can share the ones that you've learned through me. If you feel called to do a teacher training, there's gorgeous Kundalini yoga teacher trainings out there. I've been trained by Golden Bridge. Many yoga teacher trainings teach you how to teach meditation. Our Spirit Junkie Masterclass training teaches you how to hold space and teach meditation. If you are a level 1 masterclass person, in our level 2 training, we go much deeper into how to lead the meditation, how to teach the meditation, how to be that authentic meditation teacher. But for now, I think, take the practices from my book, Miracles Now, those short little meditations and those short breath exercises, and start teaching them. That's a book that was designed to be a instructor manual for spiritual teachers and spiritual workers to take the miracle worker messages out into their life. So there's 108 principles in that book. Take them, teach them, make them your own.
Amazing. You actually answered the next question, which is there a book or a resource? So that's perfect.
Go to my book, Miracles Now.
And, this is a cool story. Okay. You said something about your signs when they first learned about your meditation. That night, my daughter was going on about an owl, so I picked an owl as my sign. Now, every morning, my daughter asks me if I hear an owl. Now you see an owl. Oh my gosh. I love it.
Lots of signs, people.
Signs are everywhere. Okay, let me just refresh the page. So I think we're good on questions. If you guys have any more, you can post them in there.
Okay. So the next meditation that I want to give you is one that you've definitely seen before. I've taught this in many of my lectures. It's a practice that I want you to have, and I want to teach you specifically how to practice it on your own. And it's called Ego Eradicator. I think this is one of my favorite meditations to teach because it is something that you can easily practice at home by yourself. And it's a powerful practice for reorganizing your energy, getting out of a funky state, just reclaiming your power when you feel powerless and coming back to that place of peace. So it begins with breath of fire. So I want you to place your hand on your diaphragm, and breath of fire looks and sounds like this. It's a fluttering of your diaphragm while you're breathing rapidly through, in and out of your nose. And so I'm going to teach it to you in a way where it can be very simple, and we're going to get there together. So I want you to place your hand on your diaphragm. And I want you to inhale out through your nose. Inhale through your nose. And as you inhale, your diaphragm expands. So it's inhaling out. Inhaling and your diaphragm is going out. Exhaling and your diaphragm contracts. Inhale out. Exhale, contract. Inhale, your diaphragm goes out. Exhale, it contracts all through your nose. Out, in. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in through your nose. Inhaling out through your nose and your diaphragm is extending. Exhaling through your nose and your diaphragm is contracting. Inhaling out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. Out in, out in, out in, out in, out in, out in, out in. You are now doing breath of fire. So you can ask any questions about this when we're finished, but I want to be really clear that this is about a fluttering of your diaphragm that's happening while you're breathing rapidly in and out your nose. You want to make sure that you're breathing in the right direction, inhaling out, exhaling in, inhaling out, exhaling in, so that you don't pass out. This is like, you could literally pass out if you're practicing with the wrong breath pattern. So always keeping your hand in the beginning, just in that beginning 5 seconds, just to check in. Am I inhaling on the inhale? Is my diaphragm extending? On the exhale, is my diaphragm contracting? And am I getting that fluttering of my diaphragm? If you're on your period or you are pregnant, just do long, deep breath. Do not practice breath of fire because it's too much for the abdomen at that time during your period or pregnancy. Next, we're going to raise our arms up to the sky and just pushing the computer back so you can see my full arms here. Arms up to the sky. You've got your thumbs. Let me sit back a little. Your thumbs are anchored up into the sky at 60 degrees. Your fingertips they're pressed against the pads of your hands, and your arms are at 60 degrees with your thumbs anchored up into the sky. And you practice now closing your eyes rolled in and up, focusing on your third eye. And we begin the breath of fire, breathing very, very rapidly in and out our nose with that fluttering of our diaphragm. Let's do this for 2 minutes together. One more minute. Twenty more seconds. Keep it going. Keep going. 20 more seconds. And take a deep breath in, holding your breath, floating your thumbs up to each other. So your thumbs are up and they're touching, holding that breath, arms up in the sky, raising your fingertips up now with your thumbs touching, fingertips up. And on the exhale, extend your arms out to the side, releasing, letting your palms fall gently into your lap and sitting in that stillness. This is Ego Eradicator, one of the most beautiful Kundalini meditations, one of my favorite meditations. If you've ever seen me teach a Kundalini class, you'll know that this will be the first meditation that will come out of my teachings. And I love it because it just completely reorganizes your energy, gets you out of your way. It heals your ego mind. It just gets rid of that mumbo jumbo and you get back into that connection. So this is Ego Eradicator. This is a practice that sometimes takes practice because you want to get that breath pattern right. You noticed when I first began, I was trying to get my breath of fire back in motion because I'd been speaking and then I went right into breath of fire and I wasn't prepared. So starting your breath of fire with some long, deep breaths is very helpful because it helps you just take it slowly and get yourself centered, and then you can begin that rapid breath of fire. And you can do it slowly. You can move into it, move up to it. So it's slowly in and out, 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 in and out. It gets a little bit funkier and faster. That's the way we do it. So I would recommend practicing this, maybe just start for a few minutes. You can move up to 11 minutes. I've got friends that have done it for 30 minutes. Take care of yourself. It might be a little intense, so just maybe do 2 or 3 minutes right now to practice. I recommend using this when you feel like you need to just completely get out of your own way. And you want to get your ego out of the way. And you want to reorganize your energy, and you want to feel like you're having a little bit of a quantum shift. Use your ego eradicator. Any questions on this one, Allison?
Let me take a look.
You guys can post any questions.
Everyone loves the ego eradicator. Lots of people saying they love it. So can they do deep belly breathing instead of breath of fire if it feels too intense for them?
Well, if the breath of fire is not comfortable for you and you think it's, you're going to be taken out from it, yes, you can breathe long and deep. I would recommend that you practice breath of fire. Maybe you practice breath of fire just with your hand on your diaphragm before you get into the full ego eradicator, and you just practice getting more and more comfortable just with that fluttering of your breath. It's a practice. It's a muscle. So it's also your muscle memory. It's like this strange breathing in, but your stomach is going out. So you kind of want to get into the practice of just exercising that breath of fire and getting to a place where it feels a little bit more comfortable and easy for you. I think practicing it without full-blown ego eradicator, without your arms up and just having your hand here, will get you to a place where you can then do it in the full practice. Ego eradicator isn't really ego eradicator without breath of fire, though if you are a woman and you're on your period or you're pregnant and you happen to be in a class where they're teaching ego eradicator, you can still borrow the benefits of the class by just breathing long and deep with your arms up in the air. But if you are pregnant, no ego eradicator for 9 months. If you are on your period, wait till it's over. That's the end of that.
And with the mudras, can you do different hands with the mudras, or does it have to be a very specific way? Will it mess up the flow of the energy if you choose to use a different hand for mudras?
It depends on the meditation or kriya. Some kriyas, Yogi Bhajan said that your right hand has to be in Gyan Mudra and your left hand has to be by your ear. So you follow the directions of what he channeled. I mean, his information was fully channeled. So whether there was science backing it in some cases or not, he was downloading intuitive guidance to say, for this meditation for irrationality, your left hand is here and your right hand is in your lap. Like we just honor the teachings and practice exactly as it's taught, as taught by Yogi Bhajan. Now, if you're doing something like Kirtan Kriya, it doesn't matter which hand. You could even do both hands if you want to.
And is this a meditation that's okay to do every day, or should they just visit it occasionally?
Ego eradicator can be done every day, absolutely.
Awesome.
Okay. Except for when you're on your period if you're pregnant.
Yes. So 3 out of 4 weeks of the month. I think we're good on questions for now.
Awesome. Okay, so here's the wild card. I had a final meditation to teach you, but I'm thinking I might switch it. Let me see. It's a little bit of a long meditation that I might, well, the good news is I have it on a blog, so if it isn't easy fully coming through here, we can also send them to the blog. Maybe we can post the blog in the comments. This is the meditation for healing hands. Okay, it's actually pretty easy. You guys can practice it with me. What's nice about this meditation is that you can use it for if you're in the healing arts profession, you can use it before you do your work, like if you're doing Reiki or any acupuncture or massage. You can use it if you're about to present something, give a talk, go into a board meeting. You can do it to activate your hands to bless people and send energy to others. And you can offer light to yourself for your own healing touch. So if you have cramps or if you have a bad neck ache, you can practice this meditation and place your hands on your body. And so I want you to consider that right now. If there's any part of your body that's in physical pain, I want you to be able to use this practice and then bring the energy and the healing energy of your hands to your physical body. So pay attention now. Is there, for me, I'm going to put my hands on my shoulder when we're complete with the meditation. So let's begin by rubbing the palms of our hands together for 3 minutes. So let's just start. I'm going to time this. Hold on a second. And let's all get ourselves ready for our practice. And we're going to begin. So let's rub the palms of our hands together. Eyes closed, eyes rolled in and up, rubbing the palms of your hands together, getting that prana energy, that beautiful prana to begin to extend from your hands by rubbing the palms of your hands together vigorously. Breathing long and deep. We've been jumping in and out of our meditations, which I'm so proud of you guys for being so ready to go, so prepared, so relaxed. It's a great practice to be able to jump from one meditation into the next, just tuning into different energy frequencies and just learning the practices as we go. Rubbing the palms of your hands together, rubbing them together, rubbing them together. 1.5 more minutes. One more minute of rubbing your hands together, getting that prana moving, that energy flowing. Now opening your eyes just to see me for a second. We're going to now place our arms, our palms facing upward, feeling all that energy in our hands. And we're going to go right into our breath of fire. Just very briefly breathing in breath of fire with that energy in the arms and the fingertips up to the sky, breathing breath of fire. Now opening your eyes, looking at me, you're going to look as though you're pushing your hands out to the side. You're pressing your hands out to the side as if you're pushing the walls of energy away from you. And take a deep breath in and hold that breath, feeling the energy extending through your hands, holding that breath. And on the exhale, take a deep breath and exhale, pushing that energy out to the sides. Deep breath in and release your arms down. Now we're going to rub our hands again for another 2 minutes. One more minute.
Hey everyone, we're bringing Gabby back on. It just got disconnected for a second.
I'll just recap the end of that meditation for you guys. Okay. So I'm not sure where we left off, but to recap the end of that meditation, you were holding that ball of energy and you were going to place that energy onto a place of your body where you can really just give yourself some love and give yourself some light. So that's the practice. That's the Healing Hands meditation. I think Allison will grab that from our blog and she'll put the link to that video where I teach this back into the bonus section where this video and training will live, so that if you want to practice that fully and get it, the written explanation of it, you can see it there. These three practices, Kirtan Kriya, the Ego Eradicator, the Meditation for Healing Hands, choose one. Choose one right now. Choose one and practice it for the next 30 days. Master it. Master it. If you love it, do it for another 30 days. Just make it part of your commitment to your spiritual practice. Use them interchangeably. I mean, I recommend doing it on a repetitive basis where you really bring it into your practice over and over and over again. But for now, these are great practices that you can tune to when you need them, or you can make them a daily habit. I hope this has greatly served you. We've been together now for almost an hour. This has been a beautiful training. I am pumped that you guys are committed to this and that you're making this your practice, that you're in this membership, that you're staying connected. Our next training call, Allie, do you know when our next training call is? I think it's in the fall.
Yes, it is in the fall. Let me get the exact date.
Okay, well, we can just make sure. You guys will know all about your training calls. We have incredible content coming out in the coming months, like brand new stuff that you've never heard before, talks that you've never seen me give, lessons I've never offered. This is the place to get the Gabby. We used to call the Miracle Membership Get More Gabby. It is the place to get more Gabby. It is the place to really just stay committed and focused on your path. And so I am really so psyched for you. I hope that you use this product and this membership, and I hope you share the lessons that you're learning, because that's the whole purpose of this training and this product, is to give you a monthly tune-in so that you can spread those messages and help others. So I hope you're enjoying it. Stay connected, stay committed, and just practice small right actions every month to stay consistent on your path. And know that every month I'll be there to support your guidance and give you more connection and give you greater opportunities to tune in. So I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy these beautiful meditations. Thank you for being on the training. Bye, everybody.